My name is Martina Kaliza, and in this video of evaluating popular psychology, we'll be talking about stress. Stress is a psychological response to a human body when it fails to responsibly or to suitably respond to a physical threat. We have three stages of stress. So the first stage is the alarm stage. So in the alarm stage, it is also called the fight or flight response. So in the alarm stage, the body is trying to fight back the threat. In the second stage called resistance stage, here the body is trying to get back to its normal state after encountering the danger. And in the third stage, it's called exhaustion stage. So in the exhaustion stage is where the body is tired because of too much stress situations, because of going in too much situations, so it is tired. It is usually we usually find a person that they are tired or depressed or have anxiety because of too much stressful situations. Going to the part of explaining the concepts. In stress we have the first concept called fight or fright response. So the fight or fright response is the fight or flight response is a response that makes the body ready to fight back the threat. So this fight or flight response is usually found in males because males tend to respond to threat by fighting back or using force. There is another concept called tend or befriend response. So this is also a response to stress, but this one involves activities that doesn't have outcomes of that like doesn't allow violent behaviors or violent outcomes. So this tend and befriend is also found in women because women also tend to approach situations or stress by tend and befriending. Another concept is called optimism. So in optimism, in the concept of stress is having positive thoughts about overcoming that situation or that stressful situation. And According to mentalhealth.net, self-efficacy in the context of stress is a process of how a person is able to describe their beliefs in stressful situations, or like their capability of being in control of such stressful situations. And hardiness in the context of stress is the resilience, or how is a person capable of coping with a stressful situation, how strong are they to cope with stressful situations. To the next part, we're going to summarize the body's long reaction and short reactions to stress. In the heart, the body's long reaction and short reaction to stress. When in the heart, there is the blood rate increases. There is blood sugars go up because of stressful situations. So the heart beats faster and blood is pumped very fast. There is usually high blood pressure in the heart. In the nervous system, we have two nervous systems, that is the CNS and the PNS, or the systematic nervous system and sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. So the sympathetic nervous system helps the body to get ready to fight because it provides energy to the body to fight back the threat. But the parasympathetic nervous system is the nervous system that helps the body to return to its normal state after a stressful situation. For the long reaction and short reaction in the hormones. So the hormones, because of the strong hormones are produced, there are many strong hormones produced in the body because of stressful situations. So you'll find a person is unable to cope well with the situation, or the hormones are like they're producing like much hormones, so the body is likely to be tired, or likely to have anxiety, or likely to have depression in that and because of the reactions the body is having. Going to the next question. It is important to manage stress because managing stress increases a person's productivity, be it at school or at work or in their personal activities. It can increase the productivity. Managing stress can also increase health benefits. As we have seen, stress really consumes energy because the person is trying to cope with it. Health benefits can like managing stress can increase your energy and then contribute to health benefits. And lastly, managing stress can improve your stress, improve your sleep and improve your depression or anxiety. So you can help you improve your physical health and improve your mental health also. So The strategies you can use to cope with stress can be a physical activity. Physical activity can help you cope with stress, and secondly, spending time with your family also can help a person cope well with stress. So after having discussed different concepts of stress and how to cope with it and how to manage with it, I'm going to go to the part of explaining my personal reactions, my personal experiences when I dealt with stress. So I'm going to start with an experience where I failed to cope with stress. So it was this one time I was at work, so I had a spreadsheet to work on, and it was so much information I had to input in that spreadsheet, and I had so little time because I had to present it after in a meeting. So it was stressful to have all that information done in a spreadsheet and then report it in a meeting after. So I had to. It was stressful because I did calculations very bad. It was a monthly report I had to report at work. So I did the calculations very bad because I was stressed. I didn't know like the proper arrangement of the calculations of the like the money I had to input in the spreadsheet. So uh, it was unproductive. It was ineffective. My response was ineffective because I gave the wrong like total amount we spent in the month, and I had to give like to excuse myself because I had received the information I had to input in that day, the same day that I had to make the spreadsheet, and also the same day I had to report it in the meeting. So it was a very stressful, but then I learned from it, and like learned to take information before any meeting or any giving any report. So for a positive experience, like where I managed stress was when we had a birthday party to plan for my little sister, and uh, the preparations were given to my older sister, but then she had other things to do. So it was supposed then it came that the plans and the preparations were given to me. So to be given preparations on that day of the same day of the birthday, it is stressful because you didn't know what was done by I didn't know what was done before by my sister. So when they gave me the task, I was very stressed because I didn't know what like to do. So what I did was how I coped is that I arranged tasks, and I managed to prioritize the tasks, and I saw what was important, what was to be done immediately, so and what was to be done later. So I prioritized, and also I asked my cousins or like I gave my cousins also the tasks to help me. So it was very effective because we worked as a team, and because I prioritized, I found that what I did prioritize was very important. So the birthday party was a success, and also my cousins, because of helping me, also the task were also a success. So I found that the best strategy to cope with that was to keep calm, and to have resilience and hardiness to cope with that situation. So I was self-efficient on, and because I was strong enough to cope with that situation, like I had self-efficiency, also self-efficacy to cope with the situation. That was my positive experience where I dealt very well with stress. Thank you.